There's something in my eye.
I want to keep these off for a little bit, but my eyes do this weird thing.
Bro, I think they're cute. I like your creases.
Do you notice my eyes, Aldo?
Huh?
Do you notice difference in her eyes?
No.
It the top rolls in, but usually I have a monolid.
It's because you have an eyelid now.
It's called double eyelid.
Maybe you get it as you grow older.
Fuck no, I don't want it. Go away.
Why? But you look so cute with them.
Go away. I hate it.
I like it personally.
I hate it.
Personally.
Anyways, well,
welcome back everybody to episode 9 of the Raaaw Cut podcast.
you done tuned into the right channel. We're about to start the auction in about 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. Okay. So.
Yo, catch your breath. Catch your breath.
Sorry.
You look like you're about to faint.
Breathe.
I'm an auctioneer. Anyways, it is episode
9.
I'm done with saying Adam looks a little different today. So we got Jen back today.
Welcome back, Jennifer.
Mr.
Hello,
Adams
friends.
is a busy man.
Busy boy.
A busy boy.
What?
Anyways, airplane?
No.
Oh. I was like, what are we waiting for? But happy Memorial Day, or
yes.
it has passed, and today is actually the beginning
the first day of Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Woo!
Rainbow.
I had cute little things thought out, but we'll save it for next week.
Yes.
It's not that cute, actually. I don't want to make you guys think I went this big effort to do the whole thing, but you know something I forgot, or we forgot to mention on the last pod about Hawaii?
What?
The Nude Beach.
Oh,
I dude, tell me why I mentioned it the other day. I mentioned it the
I
other
was
day.
like, wait a minute. We left out a big story from this trip.
And it was very shocking.
It was the Nude Beach. So with that horseback riding trail, she told us while we were on the trail that there was a nude beach just down the way that we were going to pass by.
To our left.
And
we saw a dude.
Just laid out.
Yep.
Balls out. Cocks out.
Fucking jungle.
Socks on. Chilling.
Socks on.
What's that thing that it's called something when they like when what is it? Sun tanning, right? When you're tanning your like butthole.
Whoa. I feel like
Why do I feel like I've heard of this?
I definitely have heard of that before.
But I've heard of it. I don't know.
Would you guys do that? I would do
For
that.
what? Why does my butthole?
I don't know.
You know what? Your butthole is for whatever reason darker than, like, why is your? You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
You said you would do it.
Tan already. You don't need a tan.
But how do you know what your butthole looks like?
Dude, imagine getting a sunburn.
You've never like looked back, spread that bitch open.
Okay.
I'm just trying to imagine a sunburn on your butthole.
Well,
how much would that hurt?
Put lotion on
You're trying
that
to
bitch.
poop and then you're sunburned and then your skin stretching because how sunburned your asshole is and you can't even poop anymore.
Is it safe to put sunscreen on your butthole?
I don't know.
I don't think you're meant to sunscreen. I mean, What am I trying to say here?
It's supposed to stay hidden.
You
for a
are not
reason?
meant to suntan your asshole.
It's supposed
Therefore,
to. Like,
I do not think.
Yeah. What are the benefits?
It's not for like to tan your asshole. It's for
okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
Let it get
But
some vitamin
it's a thing
D.
people do.
Oh god.
It needs to be exposed occasionally.
Exactly. So.
No, but it's crazy how comfortable he was, like just laying there.
Oh yeah.
Like he does
just
that.
taking in the sun.
Yeah, taking in the sun. He does that regularly.
Would you guys ever do that? Like just chill at a nude beach?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Yeah. That's why
Especially
I was like,
if
is
it's
it open to the public?
Yeah. If it's open to the public and if it's as secluded
Like
as he
if
was,
everyone. But then I was trying to look for other naked people, and I felt like the other
that's
people
what I'm
weren't.
saying. That's why I would do
So I would
'Cause,
really
like-
do it if everyone else is naked.
it. But us three, like imagine we're all laying there like he was.
I would.
I definitely would.
Dude, think about the even tan you would get. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Actually, that is such a, what am I looking for here? Help me out here. Help me out. Throw some words out. I'll take any. I'll take any.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually, I
boy.
take that back. I was hiding from the sun the whole time when I was in Hawaii.
Yeah,
Dude,
literally.
this motherfucker tans quick.
No, I do. I literally do. I put my foot out in the sun for 10
We
minutes with
were
some
like
sandals
out
on.
in the I was like, she's tripping.
No, but
And
then I showed
she
you.
was dark. Yeah,
I was dark.
And I'm over here trying to get dark. Instead, I'm just getting sunburnt. I did get a little color though. My legs aren't as pasty as they were.
Yeah, I think it's the benefit.
Dude, when I was watching the pod, I was like, holy fuck!
I think it's just the lighting in the camera, though.
I was pasty.
Yeah, but you were white as fuck.
I was pasty.
Compared to me, no, it's only because I was next to you though, so you can see the difference.
Yeah, you were
Like,
you
it
were
was-
hella
it was-
tan,
it
and I
was
was hella
contrasting.
not tan.
Yeah. But
I
that's
was like, you could see my veins through my skin pasty, dude. Disgusting, man.
it's a Southeast Asian thing, I guess.
It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of Southeast Asian, actually, it's whatever.
What?
What do you mean whatever? What do you mean by that?
Whatever. I was trying to segue into it. I guess it kind of has to do with Southeast Asian, any Asian really, but
Crickets? It's your crickets right now.
No, you just waited
so, like, I'm just curious if your guys' culture has superstitions, like weird superstitions.
No. Oh, girl. I got one.
Okay,
I got one.
hit me.
Wait, are we saying superstitions as in like tales or stories that like
That's
you
a
kind of believe in?
folk. Like, no. I
Okay.
mean, yes, I guess that could work. But okay, let me give you an example.
Okay, I like
of
that.
my Korean superstition. Not my Korean superstition, but it's pretty like common within my culture to have this superstition, and that is fan death. So when I was younger, I went to sleep in my grandma's house with the door shut and the fan on, like one of those fans you plug in, and I had it on, and I had my door shut and the windows were shut, and I was just sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
My mom burst into the room and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm confused as fuck. And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Why are you sleeping with the fan on and the door closed?" And I was so lost. And she's like, "You could die." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, the fan, it'll suck the air out from the top and you'll have no oxygen to breathe. Legit. Like, ever since then, like, she would not let me sleep. Like, she just would not let me. But in my head, I'm like, isn't air conditioning kind of the same
It just recycles
thing?
it, no?
Regardless, though, ask any Korean. That is, like, a real superstition that Koreans believe. You will die if you sleep with your windows and your door shut, but the fan is on. I used to sleep over at my white friend's house who had 3 fans going in the room, all the doors shut.
The ceiling
And I'm like,
fan.
"Mom, I slept in that bitch for like 2 nights. I'm alive. I am well. I'm not gonna die."
Can you sleep with the fan on and the door open?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But the door being shut is where the problem is.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand. But then there's also another thing where when you eat, you were usually eating rice with it. So if you stick your spoon or your chopstick in it straight up, if you just stick it in there, it's a bad omen. So I used to get yelled at my mom all the time for that too. But for me, it was just more like it sticks in there, and it was like cool as a kid.
'Cause it was staying?
I was like, "Oh, magic, it's floating." But that's what I mean by superstitions, like just weird.
Let me think.
Indo, nothing.
Not so much of a superstition, but it's more of like a like that placebo effect type of thing. You know, like the Vicks vapor rub.
Uh huh.
You know how
yeah.
But that's like with the Filipinos. But with the Indos, we have the minyak kayu putih.
I know. Yeah,
you know what that is,
I know
right?
minyak.
That shit's strong.
Honestly, I don't know if it's a placebo or if it's
I
Cheryl,
think
but
it's-
Cheryl sold me on that shit like a Ponzi scheme, and I bought it. It is, it's great. I think it's great. It helps for headaches. I remember I was having like backaches, and I just rubbed it on my back, and it worked.
Yeah. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's an Indo oil. It's kind of like
liquid tiger balm, sort of.
Wait,
yeah.
is it in a green bottle?
It is
Yes!
in a green bottle,
Holy
yeah.
shit! Tell
And
me.
it has this
Oh.
strong aroma,
Yeah.
and like you just whenever you feel sick, you just rub it on wherever it hurts or where you're
Yeah.
feeling sick. It's just like the Filipino vapor rub type,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Once upon a time, I used that.
Once upon a time.
I don't know where it went though.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I've been like every time I use it, growing up, I was like, "Mom, this doesn't work." The next day, I'm still sick. This doesn't work. This is fuck, like. To me, I thought it was a placebo effect. But other than that, I'm not. I can't think of a superstition.
I can't either.
Like an Indo
Really?
superstition. I have other superstitions.
I feel like there's probably more that I don't, that my mom hasn't like instilled in me. But
Yeah.
I have personal superstitions.
Like,
Like,
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
say I'm watching the Patriots football game. I'm always wearing the same shirt.
Okay.
And then my dad, same thing. My dad, when we used to live back in our old apartment, he had his seat. He would always be there. And then it worked. You know, like the Patriots like kept winning, and they've won Super Bowls.
Oh, so that's why they keep winning. I just thought they were cheating.
But, yeah.
And off the top of my head, I cannot think of one.
I'm trying to see if I'm what I'm superstitious about.
I feel like
That's very true.
because like your country is mostly Buddhist, right?
Yeah.
Don't Buddhists have like a lot of those superstition type?
She don't fucking practice
She ain't a Buddhist.
Buddhism.
I don't actually, but I remember when I was younger, my grandpa would take me to the temple. And, like, they would literally be, like, I swear I understood Cambodian. Like, when my grandparents talked to me, when my parents talked to me, I'd be like, yeah, I understood everything. But when the monks were talking to me, I was like, what is he saying? Like, I looked at my grandpa, like, help me. and then he'd be like, bow to them. I'm like, okay.
Like they
You
were
think they were just
intimidating?
speaking like a different type, like
I feel like it was more traditional.
right, like a more original dialect type of
definitely.
Cambodian.
And that's how I knew that I was not that connected to my roots when I looked at him and was like, I don't understand a word that he's saying. Like, I was so confused. And yeah, he was intimidating. Like growing up, you're taught to respect these people, you know, because, you know, that's what we believe in. But then I'm like, they also look kind of scary to me when I was younger.
Are there American Buddhist temples? Like for
Probably.
you know how like for English speakers?
No, probably.
Probably.
Would you do that?
Oh, yeah, I would definitely go. I've been trying to practice Buddhism again. Like in Hawaii, I bought a Buddhist book when I visited a temple, even though I got dress coded, but it's okay. We're not going to talk about that. But I was like, maybe I should like practice this. Because like throughout my whole life, like everyone like there believes in like, you know, like you're, I was going to call you Christian, but that didn't seem right. You're Catholic. And then, aren't you Catholic
am
also?
I?
Yeah. Well,
I believe in God.
Yeah, you believe in
I don't know
God.
what I am.
But yeah, but see, the thing is, like, like, in my head, I'm like, I have no belief in God. Like, who, like, to me, it's like, who is that? Like, no disrespect, but, like, in my brain.
None at all.
Yeah, none at all. And so, like, but Buddhism, like, that's something that I can definitely come about learning, you know? Like, it seems very, like, me, in a way, I guess. But
I don't even think you gotta be like a Buddhist to follow
no, you
and
definitely
agree with the
don't.
Buddhist sayings, because they be spitting some straight facts.
Yeah. Honestly, you just have to be a good person to be a Buddhist.
Isn't like what's that term where in Buddhism sorry. In Buddhism it's like, oh, earth is hell. Right? And then like you're trying to
Get to
Like,
heaven.
Like,
No,
we're
no,
living
you want
hell.
to no, you want to reach nirvana, which is
That's what
like
it is.
total and
Yeah.
complete like peace with yourself. And I think I read somewhere like you keep reincarnating into this world as something else until you finally reach nirvana, which is why in Buddhism like you know, rebirth exists as in reincarnation, which I think is also pretty cool because it's like where else are we gonna go? And there's been stories, I don't know if you've seen, but there's been stories of little kids who literally remember who they were in the past.
Yeah.
And
Dude, those stories are crazy.
yeah, I like it blows my mind, and it also makes me believe in like, okay, maybe like that shit might be true, you know? Because you know, if this kid is living proof, then I'm like, huh? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure people have stories as to like, okay, like God was there for me, definitely. But this was my like, maybe my Buddhist is real for me thing, you know? But like, what would you guys reincarnate to if you could pick? If you could
Have
pick.
you reincarnated like to any person?
Not even a
A
person, a
thing?
thing, and literally anything in this world. If you could reincarnate yourself
Like
into
it can
what
be
would
an object.
It could be an object. It could be an animal. It could be
I have no.
another.
Me
like,
either. Like, there's nothing
like
in
who you would want to
particular.
be in the future.
At one moment in time, I was like, I looked at myself. I was like, the prophet of God, and I was like, I'm the reincarnation of Jesus. No, I swear to God. And I was like, what am I saying? So I was like, I was off it.
That was fast, short-lived.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, I
really
can't. Like, why am I questioning God right now? Like, No, I'm not doing that. But you know what I've been thinking about a lot lately?
What?
Have you guys watched Doctor Strange? Or no?
The newest one, the multiverse
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
So in Doctor Strange, the whole multiverse purpose, like, say you're dreaming, right? That dream is real in another universe, in
Yeah.
another in another multiverse, basically, right? So, and then I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, what if it's
Bro,
what if
so
it's
you-
real? Like,
So
what
you're
if
saying that one of my 6-year-old selves almost fell into a vat of
Yeah.
toxic
What if?
fluid
What if?
running away from the Joker?
yeah?
That's crazy.
And then I was like, I've never dreamt of myself being like successful, like actually dreaming, like dreaming,
yeah.
Dude, my dreams are nonsense.
mine too,
Same.
right?
Yeah.
And then I've always thought like, oh, your dreams have like it's a strong meaning, like
Yeah.
your purpose lives within your dreams
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But then I'm like thinking back, there's no positive dream that I've had. Mine's either like,
Maybe one that you don't remember.
Yeah, or you also have to decipher it.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's
That's
like
what I'm-
it's not
yeah,
just
that's what I'm
out
saying.
in the open.
That's
like,
what
oh,
I'm
this
saying.
is what your dream means. It could come up in some fucked up way that you have to unfold and unravel
That's what I was
Or
saying, too.
yourself.
Google. That's what I did.
that I was
Yeah.
like,
Dream Moods,
My-
great app.
my recent dreams was a lot about snakes, right? Because I'm terrified of snakes.
Yes.
And I was trapped in this like island full of snakes. I remember I was just holding on to a branch and there were snakes below me and then just falling and then waking up and stuff like that. And then like a lot of like all these like fictional adventurous Indiana Jones type of
Okay, so you're
Dreams.
adventurous.
right?
Adventurous?
So I was like, yo, am I supposed to be like Indiana Jones?
Oh no, here we go.
All right, let's go to Disney. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
No, but I've been really talking about like wanting to like buy a house recently. And the other night I had a dream of me literally walking through the house that I just bought, and I remember in my head I was like, why are there kitchen counters in the kitchen and in the living room? Like, I remember it being such a weird like thing, and I was like, I'm gonna fix that in my dream. And it's crazy too, because like I think it, like my dreams really, like when you speak about like your dreams, like your ambitions are a part of it. Like I feel like, you know, my ambitions had a lot of effect of me having that dream, you know. And I was
Yeah.
just like, what is it telling me? Like, I'm gonna buy a house with fucked up counters. Like,
But at least you're dreaming of something like you buying your house.
yeah.
If
true.
it's true
If
that
it's
this
true.
dream could be like happening in another universe.
Or deja vu. You ever have deja vu? You're like, did I dream that one time? Like,
That's the thing too. That's the
Deja vu is a weird
Yeah, it's
thing.
weird.
That weirds me out.
that falls into the whole dreaming thing.
Yeah,
like
like-
you've lived that moment, but in a different universe.
yeah, but
And you just it's like there's this one thing connecting you and all the other
Yeah.
universes that I don't know. It's weird. You
crazy.
gotta watch
It's
the
the whole
movie. It's
thing,
like
yeah.
Crazy.
trippy.
no, but that movie that just came out,
Everywhere,
all at once. Like, I feel like the idea of multiverse is, you know, getting a lot more popular with us,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
since like there's nothing else to really like research, you know. So now we're researching more into like our minds and how they work and like
Yeah.
the origin of where we come from and stuff like that. But that movie also it's crazy too because they both came out at the same time with
Yeah.
like kind of the same concept. But for me, it's like I can definitely believe that story more than us going into dreams, you know. Because all those lives that she had were made of like regrets that she had living. And then everything like changed. So then I look back at my life and I'm like, damn, like what if I graduated already? You know, like where would I be?
Yeah.
Or like what if I didn't buy my car? Like where would I be? And I'd be thinking about stuff like that.
The problem is not to be stuck in the what ifs though.
Yeah, but that
You just
movie
gotta
didn't
move
help.
on with where you're at and
Yes.
you just
Just
keep
do.
pushing.
Yeah.
Because that's where the regret comes in.
Yeah, and
Because
don't
you
get
keep
me,
wondering what if, what if.
and don't get me wrong, I'm not letting any of that hold me back. Like it was at one time a regret, but like now it's just like
Life is full
Now I'm
of
just
regrets,
thinking about
man.
it. Yeah, life
but
is.
that's how you learn and grow.
yep,
You gotta experience that shit.
yes,
And that's where like the Mandela effect and everything comes into like
Dude.
Maybe in a different universe, this is spelled this way. That you might
The
have.
Berenstein's bear thing?
Dude, that shit had me. I was like, no, that is not how it was
It
spelled.
was bear like B-E-A.
B.
No. Okay, let's not get into this right now
No,
because
we have to, because
Okay,
let's talk
but,
about
like,
that. Which one is the real one?
I thought it was bear like the
like
bear,
the actual
'cause
bear.
they're bears.
B-E-A-R. Yes.
Yeah, the Berenstein bears.
What did they do? They added an I?
No, they spelled it.
B-A-R-E.
Hold on.
They spelled Berenstein with B-E-A-R.
Okay.
Stein, and then it said bears.
Bearstein Bears?
Yeah, but apparently it's
Bear-
Baron.
no,
Oh,
Isn't it
Baron. B-A-R. Like.
No, it's B-E-A-R-E-N-S-T.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
You haven't heard of that
Like,
Mandela effect?
I don't even know what Berenstein Bears
You've
are.
never watched
Are you
Bearstein Bear
joking?
when you were... Oh, my, that's crazy.
It's because he's an immigrant.
Oh, B-E-R.
Cut that out. I'm just kidding.
So you guys thought that Berenstein was spelled with B-E-A-R.
It is.
Oh.
What is it?
What does it say?
It's B-E-R-E-N.
No, see, that's not... I
Baron.
told you. It's B...
But
okay.
what I'm saying is, I swear.
No, it was
I remember.
Berenstein Bears with the B-E-A-R, but they changed it to B-E-R,
fuck is
and
it?
I was like, that's not right.
Are you sure they changed it? That's
They
the thing.
changed it.
That's the Mandela effect,
the
though. It's
Mandela
like,
No,
did
and
they
that's
change
what
it,
I'm
or
saying.
was it always that? And
They changed
that's
it.
where
They fucking changed it.
that's just crazy.
They're toying with my past right now, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it.
What's it? That's the craziest Mandela effect.
No, there's
thing.
another one I've heard.
Definitely a lot more.
There's
There's a
another one
lot.
I've heard that I don't really remember, but
Like the Kleenex one.
Huh?
what's the Kleenex one?
Is it
Enlighten me.
How
It's
would you spell
spelled-
Kleenex?
K-L-E-N-N-E-X.
K-L-E-E-N-E-X.
There's two N's, no?
K-L-E-E-N-E-X.
No, not Febreze. Febreze.
Oh, F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E.
F-E.
B-R-E-E-Z-E.
Febreze.
Say it again. F-E.
F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E.
What is it?
No,
Don't
it's
say there's
double
an A in there.
There's only one E.
Shut the fuck up.
Febreze.
Febreze, but
Febreze.
yeah, Febreze basically.
So you tell me
Shut the.
you're playing with me right
I
now.
swear to God.
So it's Febreze. I hope you
Febreze.
know for the rest of my life, every time I see Febreze in the store, I'm calling it Febreze.
Febreze.
'Cause
That's like
the way
telling
you
me
guys fucking spell
fabuloso is fabulosa.
it. It
Febreze.
turned feminine all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Looney Tunes too.
Oh,
Looney Tunes.
Right.
Looney Tunes. Tell me if they took out the E, I'm gonna be mad.
Say it again.
L.
I thought it was tunes
L-O-O-N.
like T-O-O-N-S.
Yeah, it's not T-O-N-S.
No, it's
It's
T-U-N-E-S.
T-U-N-E-S.
Okay, I remember T-U-N-E-S.
I think that's something they changed. It must
Looney
have been
Tunes.
T-O-O-N-S, and then
'Cause people
eventually
think
they
like
changed.
cartoons. You know how cartoons.
Right.
T-O-N-S
That's
and-
what I thought.
But it's not. It's the regular spelling of tunes.
Tunes.
Tunes. T-U.
Like,
T-U-N-E-S.
this is some great tunes.
Let's have a spelling bee. Hippopotamus.
Hey, tell me why I was gonna say let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You want to
Wait,
do it?
we're getting into it right
Yeah,
now.
get
Let's do
into it.
it.
Oh shit!
I wanna. Okay, Ashley's gonna go first. I have a word for you.
No.
Why not?
Do you
It's an
know the
easy
spelling
one.
though?
Huh?
Do you know the spelling?
Yeah, I do. It's fine.
Okay.
Or how
just-
about you give us the word
Yeah.
and we both try it?
No. Say the word and give it to Ashley.
All right, ready? Hippopotamus.
Fuck. H-I-P-P-O. Fuck. P-P-O-T-M-U-S. Hippopotamus. Hold on.
Hippopotamus.
Where's the hip hop?
Hold on. I wasn't thinking. Hold on. Let me try again. Let me use my extra life card.
Let's see it.
Hippopotamus. H-I-P-P-O. P-O-T-A-M-U-S.
Yeah.
Hippopotamus.
Nice.
Holy shiza. I just got PTSD to my second grade spelling bee. The word author took me out because
Author.
because I used to watch the TV show
Arthur.
Arthur. So I said Arthur and I got it wrong. It was me against another girl for the fucking championship. and I lost
It's okay.
because I loved Arthur.
Want to get another one? All right, this is for Jen.
Okay. Oh, I'm such a bad speller sometimes.
Let's do meticulous.
Ooh, easy.
Meticulous. METICULOUS.
Okay.
That was easy.
That's easy.
You know when you can see. Wait.
Okay, how about this? Because I honestly don't know how to spell it either, so we could just take tries. Unless you know how to spell it, then I'm fucking dumb.
Okay.
Ready? Paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
PARA.
Paraphernalia.
PHENILIA.
Dude, I've never spelled that word in my life.
Checker. I don't know. I'm still thinking.
PARA. PHEN.
Wait, say, hold on, do it again.
PARA. PHEN.
EN. Okay.
ILIA.
ENILIA. No.
What is this?
See, dude,
That's just
paraphernalia is
hard
hard because I don't think I say it right. It's spelled differently.
Paraphernalia.
No, you were close. You were very close. You were missing 2 letters.
Parathen.
Let me try.
Go.
PARA PHANALIA.
Close.
Fudge!
What is
There's
it?
one letter that you don't hear.
I know. It's because I say it. I'm spelling it how I
You're-
say it, but if
Yeah.
I
I
know
read
what it
it,
is.
it
Okay.
sounds different.
Spell it.
PARAPHREN. No, wait. Hold on.
Paraphernalia?
So close. So close.
Paraphernalia. Paraphernalia?
It's close.
Shit.
You got that missing letter.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
So I was right. PARAPHREN.
But it's not in the right position.
Perfect.
Do you guys want to?
Yeah, spell it out first.
It's PARAPHER.
Okay. Oh,
NALIA.
Paraphernalia.
I thought it was
Paraphernalia.
I didn't
See,
know
that was a
there
hard
an
one,
R.
though, right?
I didn't know that was an R.
I know. I know.
You know what word people struggle spelling? Restaurant.
I know how to
That's
spell
easy.
that.
Yeah, that's easy for us though, because we work in the restaurant.
Restaurant. It's like
Restaurant.
Wednesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, like for a long period of time, I've been calling Wednesday Wednesday.
Same.
Just to
remember how to spell it, yeah.
Bro, I embarrassed myself one time in high school. It was my sophomore year. I was taking trig, and my teacher's like, "Okay, go up on the board." And every day we would write like the day or like change the date or whatever. And so I was trying to spell Wednesday.
No D.
Wednesday, literally WEN.
You spelled Wendy's.
Bro, and I was like, you know what? I even tweeted this one time. I was like, you know what? That's why I'm not good at English. And then I failed that math class. So it was just like, all right, well, I guess I'm not good at
You know what word used to trip me up a lot?
What?
Weather and weather. Like, I don't know whether or not I should do it and how's the weather.
I knew my grammar.
Yeah.
That's like which weather or which
Yeah.
there is
Oh,
the right
there,
there. Do you guys know
your.
which there is the right there?
Yeah,
There,
there,
and
they
there.
are.
And your, and your.
Your,
It's your and your. There's only 2 yours.
Oh.
your. No, there's-
You, she said you, your, and your. Like, what
Fuck you.
Wait, there's only 2 yours?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
you
your
are
and
then
your.
Oh, shit.
And you. your,
Oh,
and your.
God. Well, that's not good.
Oh fuck! I was just gonna say something.
I remember I was like texting something one day, and there was a word that you can use like back to back, and they mean different things, but it was the same word, and you can put them like next to
It's spelled the same.
What?
Yeah, it's literally spelled the same. You can put them next to each other, and then it like works to say the rest of the
Is
fucking
it a
sentence.
long word?
No, it's like a 4 or 5 letter word. Fuck, what is it? It's
Is it that?
that. I need it in a sentence.
That could happen.
That. You just
like right?
Yes,
Something
that
like
works.
that. Wait.
Yeah,
that could happen.
That
Who
could
knew
happen.
that could happen?
Who
Yeah,
knew
who
that?
knew
There you
that
go.
that
Yes,
could happen?
it's that.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. You guys are my other 2 brain cells that I know.
There's a lot. I think there's more words though.
No, yeah,
There's
definitely.
probably, yeah.
I barely know like the tip of the iceberg. Apparently.
Yeah, we dumb as fuck over here.
For real. Although, you need to get a word now.
Okay.
Let's think of
Oh
one.
shit, you're right. I feel like I had another one that was. No, that's easy.
I was pretty good at spelling.
You were?
Unless it's like that.
Okay, let's give him a hard word. Superfragilistic.
I know how to spell that.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Do you really?
I'm not going to spell it. though. That's too
Superfragilistic
fucking long.
espialidocious. What
You're
even?
forgetting Calla.
I'm sorry.
She said superfragilistic.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalif. Oh, that's where the
Something
Cali
quite precocious. Even the.
SUPERC. There's a song to spell supercalifragilistic.
What's a word that I struggle spelling sometimes? Let me think.
Dude, I know. Why can't I think of any words right now?
I know when I'm texting, I'm like, did I spell that right? All the time, but now I can't think.
Epinephrine.
Epinephrine.
What the fuck is up with all this
I know,
drug
this-
talk right now?
EPEN.
Wrong.
EPIN.
Okay.
Epin. E? No. PHRIN.
You're missing a letter.
Epin. F. P. H. Efferin. ERIN?
You said
You're
that
so
last
close.
time, I think.
You're so close.
Epinephrine.
EPIN. Epin. E. PH. Epin. F. ARIN?
I think it's an E.
Dude, you spelled it right all the way, and then you just forgot the E at the end.
Oh, epinephrine?
Yeah, epinephrine.
Epinephrine?
Epinephrine.
There's an E?
Epinephrine. It's your epinephrine, yeah.
Epinephrine. You guys ever watch that spelling bee movie on Disney?
Spelling bee.
Oh, Aquila and the Bee?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you be remembering a lot of things, huh?
I just lived on Disney Channel. I don't even think it was a Disney Channel movie. It was like just a girl from Disney Channel.
But I feel like I watched it on
Kiki, what is her name?
Kiki Palmer.
Yes,
Kiki
Kiki
Palmer.
Palmer.
Oh, maybe it was just a random
No,
movie.
I think it was.
Was it on
It
Disney
was- I feel
Channel?
like it was-
I
think
thought
it's
it was in the movie
Isn't
theaters.
Kiki Palmer's Nickelodeon. So it would be Nickelodeon.
She's Nickelodeon.
I thought she went from Disney to Nickelodeon because she was in
No.
Jump In.
She was in
She
Jump
was in
In.
Jump-
Right.
But her TV show.
Jackson VP.
Never watched.
Lame. She was better on Disney.
True.
It's so hard not to.
Dude, let me tell you about I already told Jen, but so I want to think of this segment because I watch a lot of Korean shit. So I want to create a segment where I just talk about my Korean shit that I've watched.
Okay.
So I don't have a name yet, but I'll think of one later on.
Welcome to Ashley's
to-
segment of
K.
Discourse Thing.
Discourse things. All right. So, basically, it's like, fuck. Which one am I gonna tell? Oh, I got it. So, there's this girl so this show that I watch is about people who send in like their real stories based on their relationships and whatnot, and they'll ask for advice. So this girl's advice was, hey, I have a boyfriend who's really competitive, and he just doesn't like to lose. And so one time he picked her up. They were going to go eat, and he was like, what do you want to eat, babe? And she said, I don't know. So he was like, oh, let's go eat at this restaurant. She said, oh, okay, but I saw them post on their story that they close on Sundays. And he was like, no, they're not closed on Sundays. We went there on a Sunday before. But if you see the actual Instagram story post something, you would kind of believe it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, without checking. So he's like, okay, you know what? Whatever. I don't even want to. Well, at first, he's like, no, it's open. Why don't you believe me? Like, you think I'm a liar? And then so he drops her back off at home. And then a couple hours later, he texts her a photo of this restaurant that it's open. And supposedly it's like an hour and a half away. And so he texts her and he's like, see, why don't you believe me when I tell you things? I told you they were open. And she's like, you went all the way over there, like, without me, just to prove me wrong? And he's like, well, it's only right that I let you know when you're wrong, someone's got to correct you type thing. And then so that thing goes
You
past.
can't just call them.
Right. I know. I mean, that definitely was one of my questions too, but yeah. Anyways, so then another incident happened where they were arguing about something, and then she just finally wrote out this long paragraph and said, like, all the things that are wrong. She said, like, I don't like us arguing, like, I don't like when we have stupid fights, and I hate the way that you speak to me, and you are so competitive, blah, 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 blah. He reads that message and sends her a PDF file of exactly what she wrote, but underneath it is his response to every, like, sentence that she wrote out with citations. Like, it's cited. It's a PDF file that is cited, and it's like him just, like, what is the word?
The rebuttal.
Rebuttaling everything that she said. And then she's just like, I can't believe he went through all of this work to fucking call me out again. He can't just be like, I'm sorry, babe, I made you feel like that. So then another incident came up where he's like, hey, let's go on a trip for the weekend. And then she happened to tell him, like, I'm saving myself for marriage. And he was like, what? Ooh. Like, you don't think that that's something that you should have told me before we were dating? You tell me now. And he made this big deal about it. And then they went on the trip anyways. They were fine. They come back, and she tells him, let's go have dinner with my parents. And he's like, why would I meet your parents? And she's like, well, it's good to, meet them now, and then we could slowly introduce and get more familiar with each other. And then he's like, why would I meet your parents? I don't believe in marriage. And then she's like, what? Ooh. Like, why would you tell me this all of a sudden? So, I think he was just doing that out of spite to her because of the whole saving herself for marriage thing. So then she tells him, like, why would you tell me that? Because she would talk to him about, like, starting a family and getting married, blah, blah. He never said anything, And so she's like, why would you do that? Like, I don't understand. We've been dating for so long, and now you, like, don't want to meet my parents because of this. So then he goes onto this Reddit forum type thing, and he types out basically
the whole situation.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend are arguing. Here's the situation. She failed to tell me she was saving herself for marriage, and then I told her I don't believe in marriage, and she's upset because I didn't tell her. Basically, he gets the whole Reddit page to be on his side and be like, she's wrong. What the hell? She should have told you within the intentions of wanting to date you that she was saving herself for marriage. Why are you guys, like, everyone is just, like, talking shit about her, right, on the comments.
Oh my God.
Then he screenshots all the comments of these people, sends it to her, and says, look, you're wrong. See, everybody agrees with me. You're wrong. And so basically she was writing into the show and just asking, is there any way that me and him can still work this out and be together? Please give me some advice. And I'm like, girl, leave.
Leave, literally. And I don't get it. Like, what's the point in saying that shit? Like, now you're stuck at either I marry this bitch or I get no coochie. Like, where do you win in that situation?
And like, well, who would want to be with a guy like that? Like, he's not even competitive at that point. He's just
being a dick.
Selfish and stubborn.
Yes.
Like, hella stubborn. Because if a dude ever sent me a PDF with rebuttals to every sentence I said, I would dissecting everything I said instead of taking it in and understanding what I'm trying to say, I would have fucking lost it.
I would definitely rewrite the rebuttal again.
I would not. I would just probably send him like a voice memo. What the fuck? You?
Yeah, it's just, that's excessive.
It is beyond excessive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is just unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
But there really be people out there like that who would just
be dickheads.
Who just be, just being toxic men in the world.
Here we go, ma'am. Do you need some chapstick, sir?
Nope.
Oh, excuse me.
But going back to meeting your parents, when is that right time in your relationship of
honestly never for
to be honest To be honest, my mom is hella important to me. My family is really important to me. So the thing, well, for me with my exes, like one of my ex, he's literally never met anybody. I've dated him for 6 years. He's never met anybody in my family besides my mom. He has managed to get out of going to every single family event of mine, but I've been to all of his, and it hurt me because I'm like, these are the people that I love and I like spending time with, and I want to intertwine actually, that's a lie, because like toward our last year maybe of dating, we got together for my Thanksgiving, but it should not have taken that long.
Yeah,
like this man didn't even meet my best friend. So that's a weird. So for me, I'm like, meeting my family is super important, and if you're willing to just meet them without the pressure, then that's like
but when's the
blessing.
Right time?
I feel like for me, I would know if I'm like feeling them enough to introduce them to my mom, or my mom's first. But I don't know. I just feel like it's like a feeling. Like you kind of just know when you're like, all right, maybe. But for me, it would be pretty soon.
Mine would be fucked up.
If I was talking to them for at least 3 months, they'd probably have met my mom by at least
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months talking.
Dude, I have a
Just talking.
Just talking.
Not even dating?
3 months talking is a long time, though.
Yeah,
3 months talking is basically dating. You're just not official.
That's a long time of talking.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because interesting.
Honestly, I've never even had a fucking talking phase, really. Like, that, it just...
That's why, me too.
Like, there is no talking phase. It just kind of is like...
You want me or not, motherfucker? Like, it's...
I don't know. I don't think I've been, like, not romanticized. I don't think I've been romanced the right way. Or at all, even.
Romantic guys are rare now, that's why. Yeah.
But have you, like, introduced your boyfriend to...
Honestly, I have horror stories. Like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, I was just so hypnotized by this man. I was with him for 3 years. Absolutely, he was dog shit, like, at the bottom of my foot. And something in my head was like,
trying to think about what you're talking about. Continue.
This was, like, when I first started Shogun.
Okay,
like, that was the end of our relationship. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And, like, one time I had told him that I was buying Anime Expo tickets to go with my little sister, and he's like, oh, like, for sure, like, I'm gonna go. And I was like, and I didn't want to say no, because, like, that's kind of mean, but he bought the ticket. So I was like, fuck, all right. So now he was, like, forced to be put in that position to meet my sisters, who are very important to me. So, like, that was already, like, fuck. Because I knew who the way he was. And lo and behold, we're leaving fucking Anime Expo. He's been a dick the whole time we're there, like, in a bad fucking mood. Just because it's hot in there, or, like, just because, like, there's so many people. Just, like, simple shit like that would bother him so much. And
then
like,
it ruins the mood of you. Like, you start taking on their emotions because you're like, fuck, like, now I'm not enjoying this.
And I pulled him to the side, and I was like, listen, I came here with my fucking sisters, so if you can't be fucking happy, then you can find a way home. Like, take the fucking metro home. Because this was in LA. And, of course, I drove. Although, like, being with my sisters, you know, and, like, seeing how my family is, like... And I'm not saying, like, this in a sexist way, but I've always seen, like, my, like, aunt or uncle or mom, dad, grandpa, like, the guy would always drive. So, like, because it was more masculine that way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, at least in my head. And so, like, there was just all odds against me that day. And lo and behold, we leave. We're walking back. Bro was fucking mad at me. We start arguing in front of my little sisters. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. And, like, I'm a very private person. I don't like my shit out there, especially to my sisters.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, it was a fucking shit show. Now I don't want to introduce anyone to my fucking parents. Or even my sisters. Like, sisters was close enough. Because if I were to introduce anybody, it would be to my sisters. But that guy, he fucked it up. He fucked it up bad.
Pause.
So I'm going to say, like, 10 years. Maybe when we get married. We'll see. Maybe I'll invite my family to the wedding. I was joking about the 10 years. We'll see. My current relationship is going very well, so.
Very well.
Very well.
Ooh.
He's doing everything good right now. Not that I'm waiting for him to fuck up or anything.
I know, damn.
But honestly, like, even actually, like, the first time they had met, it all went well. Even Aldo, I think Aldo was there that night too.
It did not go well. I
For-
barely
for
remember
you?
meeting him.
For you?
For you, but I'm talking about for me.
Well, me too.
And
I was not that wasn't well for me either.
Yeah, but in your perspective, like, if he wasn't there and yours also, he wasn't there, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I can't even lift fucking 50 pounds. So, I think it went great.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
I think it went great.
I was always like so scared to have introduced my girlfriend to my parents. Like I've never. I mean, they have found out, like each and one of them, like they've met my parents, but I was too much of a pussy to be like, hey, this is my mom, and mom, this is my girlfriend. Like,
Well, you would say that she's just a friend.
she would just like my parents would just find out, and then I would.
But then you would introduce them as your friend, right? Or you're just like, this is so and so.
That's what I did for a long time with my parents.
They would. I never even said that they were my friend. They would just like assume that's my girlfriend. I'm like, okay, they know, you know. And
But what if like an actual girl came over and she was actually your friend? Would they ask about it?
oh yeah,
They probably thought I was his girlfriend for a while.
dude. Every single one of my friend girls that has seen my parents, they always think that that's my girlfriend. Cause like growing up, like in middle school, I had a lot of like girlfriends. And
Okay, Mr. Player.
okay, chill. I don't count those.
Chill.
But then like every time my parents sees like a girl with me, and they're just assuming that that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Even like when Cheryl was at my house one time, when we were doing Friendsgiving, and then
When
my
she
mom,
was married?
yeah, my mom was like, "Are they?
Or is
Is one of them your girlfriend?" I'm like, "No, mom."
Is she hoping for it, or is she just curious about it?
She's hoping for it.
Aw.
Now.
Now.
Cause now she's comparing me to like my brother, and my brother was married at either 26 or 27.
Ugh, miserable.
Had a kid at 28. So I'm just
That's
like,
the perfect timeline.
and then they want me to do the same.
You got a couple years on
No,
you.
I don't see myself getting married
Hey,
now
you're
till
on
like
your
30s.
own timeline, okay?
Yeah.
You're on your own
I've already-
multiverse. You're living your own dreams. You're doing your
Let 'em
own
know.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
I've already like I told myself like if I don't get married ever, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
chilling. Honestly, I'm just trying to live my life, traveling.
That parental like pressure of like them wanting something, and you're like, I want to do it because you're my mom, but I also like don't want to do it because I don't.
That's
want
like
to
the last thing my mom pressures me though is like marriage.
Yeah.
She's like,
Same
I don't care if
with
you
mine.
don't never get married. And I'm
Really?
like, thanks. Yeah, marriage and
Yeah.
kids. My mom is like, I could care less if you
Yeah.
don't have them or get married.
No, my parents
Which I'm like,
push
thank
that shit.
God.
That's crazy. My mom is like, I don't even want you to have kids. I'm like, thank God, because I don't want them either.
Yeah.
Kids, man, like it's such a bad time to have kids right now. It's actually really sad. Like when that whole school shooting thing happened, that really like triggered me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like that's it. I know
Yeah,
I don't
that
want a
shit
kid.
was, yeah.
You know, and
My
did you?
little,
Go ahead.
my little brother just graduated elementary school, but I remember there was this one story of this woman, like who was in the process of divorcing her husband, and her husband was a pastor, and she was, teaching a special ed class, and he walked in, told the office that he was going to bring his wife lunch, and basically shot her and another student. And my little brother was, like, in the classroom, like, 2 doors down, and he was, like, hearing the whole thing. I remember I was going to Cal State at the time.
Wait, your brother was in the same school.
That
Where this happened,
When the
yeah.
time he was
School
literally a few classrooms down. But
Oh,
it wasn't
fuck.
necessarily targeted to the whole school. It was targeted to
Just
his...
to
The teacher, but
yeah,
then
to
the kid
teacher.
happened to get.
Yeah, the kid happened to be in the way also
Oh.
because she was helping a kid. And, like, I remember, like, being at Cal State at the time, and, like, Cal State was one of, like, the... one of the places where they would bring the students after something like that would happen. There's a certain word for it, but I forget. But I remember I was like, I don't remember exactly how I was feeling. Honestly, I'd be forgetting trauma like that.
Bro,
But like,
that's
I remember
scary.
like being like, I wonder if my little brother's okay.
Yeah.
But it's scary. Like you can read it online. There's a news article about it and everything. And then after that, the school got like a whole like makeover, and they have securities and like the security, the things that the metal detector
gate?
things.
Oh.
Yeah. They have metal detectors now, so crazy.
Yeah, I had my nephew over the other day. I was just looking at him. I was like,
Aw.
Yeah,
was
imagine
so
being
sad.
a parent, like sending your kids to
Yeah.
school.
Like a lot of people are homeschooling.
Wait,
now,
and then
too.
that kid wasn't, he was like middle schooler or something, right? Like a high schooler?
No,
He was high school. He was 18. I think I don't know if he
Did
was
they
high
say
school or
why he was
graduated.
at the elementary school?
I don't know.
The whole story was he shot his grandma first. I think went to a nearby
School.
and just shot the whole place up.
That's scary.
Did his
dude.
grandma pass away too, or did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed.
He shot her in the
killed
face.
Oh, did you hear that sad story about the teacher that was like, that passed away, like
Oh,
protecting her
that's-
students, and then her husband.
Dude, that's
died of a
Oh,
heart
yes,
attack.
yes, I
my
heard
That
about
is
that.
So sad.
Oh, dude.
He died of a broken heart.
Broken heart
Yeah.
syndrome. It's
That's
real.
so fucking
Oh!
crying, dude.
That's how you know you have good in your heart.
And then like the article said, oh yeah, they left 4 kids behind. Imagine the 4 kids.
Dude,
like,
they made a GoFundMe for them though.
yeah, they raised a lot of money.
They did. It was a lot.
Like $750,000.
Damn.
Honestly, it's sad though. You know, even
Can I
dogs.
get some of that? Is there still more?
It's
You want some
Can I
cold
see your
water?
water?
Yeah.
done.
You know, dogs even have that too, where
Oh my gosh, yes.
like
Don't even get
my-
me started on dogs.
like my dog. When I was
Dude.
younger, I had 2. I had a Rottweiler named Kiki, and then I had a pit bull named Missy. And Kiki had a tumor growing at the side of her stomach, so she ended up. My uncle loved that dog so much. He, instead of like putting her down at the vet, he decided to just keep her around, which I think, you know, thinking now it's like, dang, that's like fucked up. But it's also like he loved that dog so much, he didn't want to like, he wanted to bury her in his backyard, and that's what he did. So when she passed away, Missy was just so depressed. Like, she would never eat. Like, she would just lay down in one spot constantly, and then she just passed away. And I think it's because of broken heart syndrome.
Oh
Like,
man,
that-
that shit's real.
It's real.
Dude,
It's
there's
so
a video
sad.
of a dog crying at his owner's
Yeah,
grave,
the husky.
and he's like,
Oh my
Yeah, the
he's like
husky. I was just gonna
literally
say that.
sobbing, and I'm
Yes.
like, fuck, my heart is breaking for this dog.
I know.
Speaking of animals passing away, shouts out R.I.P. Kev. Declan's half brother died.
Oh really?
Not died actually. My friend had to put him down.
What happened?
He had like a he just had like a urine problem, and like she said that he was like really lethargic and just like no energy, and he's usually a very high energy cat.
Yeah.
So she said she took him to the vet and he was already in like critical like condition, so she made the decision to just put him down. I'm like, dude, that's tough.
That's tough.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine putting my animal down.
That's hard.
That's a hard decision because I do get selfishly keeping them around, like for your own sake. But
Yeah, that's what my uncle said,
like
so.
there's no right or wrong decision, honestly. But it's hard.
Pet deaths are hard. Like,
Yeah.
my dog is only 4, and I'm scared she won't live.
Dude, I
I
know.
love my dog so much. I took her to the vet today, though. Actually, I lied. I took her to the groomers. I love her.
Ever since we've been talking about pets this past
You want a dog?
Simply for Bumble.
Get
No, I'm just kidding. But
Simply for a Bumble.
but yeah, I was thinking about getting a dog.
You should
but
get a dog.
I'm gonna get a dog once I move out
Yeah.
and get my own apartment.
You're
or
planning on
something.
getting an apartment?
You know what's crazy is, I don't know if I've already talked about this, but I have, ever since I was little, I always imagined that I would be living with dogs, that I would have dogs. And as I've gotten older and living alone, I'm like, cats are so much easier. Like, I never thought that I would own a cat instead of a dog, and yet here I am, owning a cat instead of a dog. But
Dogs are easy.
I like dogs because they're like more affectionate, but I feel like there's just like more anxiety attached to pets because when you're not home, like you just, I feel like that's how I would be. I'm just like, what are they doing at home? Like, are they lonely? Are they,
that-
you know,
You
like,
should get a
Just
camera.
get that
They'll
camera,
guilty.
yeah.
You can
I
talk
know
to
that's
them
true. That's
through the
true.
camera. That'd be
There's
But
this-
also, they're just, you gotta take them for walks, and
That's
I don't
true.
mind that. I mean,
I
like,
just need
I'd
a
rather
bigger
have
place.
a
if I wanted
dog
a
than
dog,
a
I
kid.
would need a bigger place.
That's
Oh
very true.
well, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like
That was
That's
if you
not
want a
even
kid,
debatable.
like me, I do want a kid, but not at this time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I'd rather get a dog and take care of it like it's my kid.
Yeah. The thing with dogs, though, is that especially when you live alone, it is so hard. Especially when you're busy, too. Because, like, how are you going to potty train it? Like, while you're gone, it's probably going to be barking.
Training them is the most important part,
Training
too.
them is the most important. You need time for that and patience. Because my dog, I'm blessed to have a dog that's fucking good. But she used to be a badass little fucking puppy. She would bite my socks off. And that shit would hurt because she had those little sharp puppy teeth. Like, the training process is very hard.
I bet. Yeah,
especially potty training. That's the most fucking annoying thing. Like, how would you potty train your dog?
You asking me how to potty train?
Yeah, let's do puppy 101.
I don't fucking know anything about that. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely do your research.
I got a question though for you guys.
Hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
So you have your husband.
And
you have your dad, and then you have your little baby boy your child.
Husband, kid.
dad, son, daughter.
Like
don't
if they were to get killed off.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which order?
No, like just it doesn't matter, right? Because it'll be like who stays.
Who stays?
So,
I would say
I'm
my
raising-
son because he's got the most life to live. Easy.
I'll say my husband because we can make another.
Fuck your dad? Well, yeah, I guess I'm saying fuck my dad too, but
Well, yeah.
I'm just going as like,
'Cause I know,
he's got
like-
more life to live.
Because if it was between my mom, my wife, and my daughter, I know my mom would understand. So, my mom. That's so bad.
Yeah,
And
as a
then-
grandmother, they'd probably
Yeah, I
sacrifice
would-
themselves.
And I would keep my daughter.
Right.
But a lot of guys though say their wives.
No, because you know what? Your wife, your significant other, whomever, can turn on you, betray you at any second, fall in love with somebody else, whatever it may be. But your child,
How old is the child?
Well, I mean,
this big,
You're so
younger than you.
Shit. Honestly, this world ain't all that good, anyways.
That's also true.
true. But yeah, that's true too. Like depending on how old they are.
Now, if you were to ask me between my own life and my child's life,
Me. I swear to God, if you save the child, save the child.
no,
I will come back from
say
hell
that
and
now.
haunt you.
I say that now, but I know
Exactly,
like if I were
like,
to ever have my own kid, it would
there's-
not be the case.
I don't think so.
I just joke because I don't have one right now, but I'm sure that it would be
You don't
totally
think
different.
you don't
once
think
I
it
have
would be
a kid.
different, Jen?
Fuck no.
Like,
Honestly, this sounds really fucked up. But like, if it was me and my baby, and during childbirth he had to pick one, and if he didn't pick me, I would definitely be mad. Like, first off, we can make another one, okay? And I said this before in the other question too. We can make another one. Second, that baby had like 1 second of life, maybe if that,
That's
before passing away. Like,
see, like I'm for what's that?
it can reincarnate.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck,
FTK?
fuck them kids.
FTK?
FTK.
But like, once they're already born, though, like,
Yeah.
that's different. That's really different. Like, if it's still here, and then you do a little bit.
I feel like also as a
Did you do
mother
your-
that has held the baby in your stomach for that long, it's a different, like, maybe for the husband it would be easier to choose a wife, you know, because
Yeah.
there really is no like bond that they have formed yet. But the mom and the baby growing in your stomach, that's like, from what I
Also-
hear, that's a different type of love,
Right.
you know, like,
I think I forgot what show it was. I think it was Grey's Anatomy.
oh,
But the husband had to choose, right? Like the baby was about to be born, she was in labor. The
just-
husband had to choose like which one.
I feel like I saw,
'Cause,
that.
like,
I feel
if-
like I saw this.
If,
I forgot.
If the baby was born, the mother dies because
Yeah.
of some condition. But if the mom was to be, treated well, the baby had to die, or some shit like that. And then he chose, dude, it's so crazy because like he chose the wife. No. This was in Manifest.
What's that?
The Netflix
Oh, the
TV
airplane
show.
movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it, but I.
This was in Manifest, and then so the husband chose the wife, but the wife promised not to choose her, but
What do you mean the wife promised?
Because like she knew what was gonna go, like what
What
was
was
gonna
gonna
go.
promised the
happen?
husband.
She promised the husband like, hey,
You mean the husband
if it was
promised,
to
right?
if
Yeah, right.
if it was to be, you know, between me or our kid, choose our kid.
Yeah.
Right. But he didn't do that.
Did he pinky promise though?
So she lived, and now she's pissed.
No. So they both end up living.
Okay.
But then
The
now
baby
he has
and the
this,
mom.
the baby and the mom. Now he has this burden, right? Like
Yeah.
he was gonna choose the wife,
Yeah.
and then and he told the wife like, hey, I was gonna choose you.
Yeah.
And the wife gets all mad and.
Dude, you both lived. Like, what's
I
to
would've
get
got over
mad
it. I've been
about
like,
now? Yeah, like,
Oh shit, we both.
I
did.
understand your
It's
decision in the moment, but you know what? We both live. But I would understand the anger if she lived and the baby didn't. That would be tough.
But it's like a very sci-fi TV show, so it was very corny on like how that they
Yeah.
both lived.
fine. Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
but
But that's how I know I'm not ready to be a mom. I'm still FTK.
FTK till it comes out.
And then maybe when it comes out, I'll change my mind. Because right now I'm like, damn. Because like, depression, like what is it called? There's
Postpartum?
Postpartum,
PT.
yeah.
Oh.
Postpartum depression is like fucking real. And I imagine even if you don't have the baby, like physically there with you, like it would still happen. You know? And like depression is a bitch. So we'll see. Let's not hope that
She's
that'll
gonna be
happen.
fuck them kids until she's for them kids, okay?
Yes.
It's still FTK.
It's still FTK all day,
FTK,
baby.
yeah. Mhm.
So, have you guys heard about the strawberries thing right now?
Oh shit.
Strawberries. Is there like a recall?
Apparently, so I am an avid Trader Joe's shopper, and I just bought myself a fresh, little thing of strawberries. I love strawberries. Fruit is most of my diet.
Yeah.
So I bought a thing of strawberries. I had it in my fridge, and I had planned a day for me to eat those strawberries. I said, okay, when I get home from work tonight, I'm going to wash those strawberries and eat those strawberries. I planned it. I was ready to eat these strawberries. And then my family group text goes off, and everyone's like, if you bought strawberries from Trader Joe's, Walmart, and there's another store, if you brought strawberries from this stores, do not eat them. And I was like, why? And they said that apparently there's Hep A. Like, people are getting hepatitis A from eating strawberries from those stores. So they're being recalled. And I was like, fuck. I was going to eat my strawberries tonight.
Did you throw them away?
It's
Well
still
done.
sitting in my fridge.
Oh god.
Oh, throw that shit away.
I know.
It's spreading.
It's spreading.
Dude, there's an episode. Do you remember in what is that? Rick and Morty, the Anatomy Park episode where hepatitis B and A come out, and I can't remember which one's the friendly one that helps them. Dude,
I remember. It's the
remember?
one where there's like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
and
the
then, like,
Anatomy
intense-
Park. That he
intense
made a
and
park
shit.
in a
Yeah,
homeless person.
But I don't remember the
I don't
hepatitis
remember.
part.
I need you
But
to Google it. Which is hepatitis A the nice monster, or is hepatitis B the nice monster?
There was something like Hep A is like either you consume fecal matter or it's it's like how you contract it.
Wait, what?
The letters are the difference of like how you contract it or something like that. Don't quote me. I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at.
Have you ever watched that episode of Rick and Morty?
I've never watched Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Yeah, I've never. Ever since is Rick and Morty on?
It's on Hulu.
Oh, I thought it was
Cartoon
Cartoon
Network, Adult Swim.
Or Adult Swim.
Is
yeah,
it?
so-
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be. Definitely.
The
a good
last
show.
Adult Swim show I watched was South.
Inuyasha.
South Park.
South Park
Adult
is on.
Swim?
Is
South
on
Park
Channel
was
7,
Comedy
too.
Central.
Oh, Comedy
Oh.
Central.
Well, yeah, that was the last.
Adult Swim was like Robot Chicken.
I hated Robot
I
Chicken.
loved Robot Chicken.
That shit freaked me out.
One. Wait, what about Family Guy? Is that Adult Swim?
Family Guy is Fox,
Yeah, Fox.
but it came out on Adult Swim.
Is
But
it
those
American?
Or
of
was it
shows.
Adult Swim and
Yeah.
then Fox bought it? I don't know.
One of the two. Honestly, I loved how that channel, the one that we're talking about, the Adult Swim, had anime on it. Like, I just
Yeah.
love that.
I've never watched a single anime.
Adult Swim.
These are my judging you face eyes.
Never watched anime. And until Demon Slayer came out. That's it. It's the only anime I've watched. I haven't even watched the second season.
Oh my god. You're done. You're done.
But Rengoku, that's my guy.
Rengoku!
There was this picture of like the 4 anime characters that nobody hates, and Rengoku was on that one. I don't know who the fuck the other 3 was.
He's like, I recognize
He's
one.
like, I recognize
But that's
this guy.
my guy. I'm gonna name my kid that.
Rengoku.
The middle name of my kid.
Rengoku?
Rengoku.
You know my cousin's middle name is Yoshi?
That's cute.
I want to name my dog Yoshi. Is that too common?
Yeah, that's
Is that
hella
common? Yeah.
It's
That's
Yeah,
just
you
cute,
might as
though. I
well
won't
name
judge
your
you for
dog
doing it.
Mochi or Tofu.
Yoshi is not as popular as
Fucking-
Mochi. No way.
Name it Musubi.
Musubi. Aw, spam.
Musubi.
I was thinking about like dog names too.
Damn, you really got
Yes.
dog fever right now.
I
You
do.
got puppy
do.
fever.
But
Would you adopt or shop?
shop. Unless it's like a puppy, then I'd adopt a puppy. Like I want to
It's-
see it grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
They grow fast.
They always have puppies
They
at the
grow
pound
so
though.
fast.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter.
Smart. But it's hard finding a certain breed that you want at the pound. Like that's the
I
hardest.
see.
Yeah,
I
you-
see in the TikTok of. You know how we were talking about Saint Bernards or something.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, and then I saw a TikTok of one it being groomed, and it looked
was just
so
a lot of work,
lazy.
huh?
He was just like so lazy, didn't want to do anything. It was chill in the shower. I was like, damn, I want to take care of my dog like that. I want a dog that's so chill like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can babysit my dog if you want. She's an angel.
I'm down. But is it hypoallergenic?
All right, I don't think you should have a dog.
Yeah, what?
No, give me a hypo. Here, let's see.
The only hypoallergenic
You can get
Hypoallergenic.
whatchamacallit.
the Maltese poodle.
No, what the fuck is it called?
The
A
one.
poodle.
A soft-coated Wheaten Terrier.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Insert picture here.
Soft-coated Wheaten Terrier.
Soft
Soft coated
coated.
Wheaten
Terrier.
Yes.
Are they cute at least?
Nah, I don't like their head shape.
What?
The fucking.
They're so
That's
pressed.
what it looks like.
You know,
No, but that poodle looked not.
there's a
Cute as fuck.
hypoallergenic cat breed, but I can't remember what it's called. I don't think.
What's the-
Oriental short hairs are hypoallergenic.
No, it's a long-haired one.
I know
But I want it to be a big dog
No,
too.
definitely not a main coon.
I want a big dog.
You should get definitely don't get a husky. Those are too high maintenance.
Oh,
And they're
for sure.
loud.
And they're loud as fuck.
What do you
They're
want?
escape artists.
What are these? This is cute.
A Samoyed?
Is that?
Yeah, Samoyed.
Oh yeah.
No, you should get a
Those
long.
are not big though.
I know,
Yeah,
but it looks
they're like
cute.
medium size. They're like Ami size. Ami size is cute. I think medium dogs are perfect.
Yeah, medium dogs are
Yeah.
solid.
Like Ami is a perfect size. She can fit on my lap. Like she's in between a lap dog and a big dog. You know. She's one of the big dogs though.
Yeah. Next episode, I'll have a dog.
No, you won't.
You won't.
Yeah,
You
I'll
won't.
have my dog. Adam will be here. It's my dog.
My dog.
Well.
Well, it has come to the time to close out the show.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's have. How would you close out the show?
Yes, how would you close out the show?
Shit. Let me bring out my invisible prop.
3, 2, 1, you're live.
My invisible prop.
Cut. Be out of here. Peace.
Goodbye.
So long.
Oh, so long.
Farewell
To you, my friend.
Am I the one who
Goodbye
doesn't know this
For
song?
now, until we meet again.
This was episode
9.
9.
So good. Bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye.